Dear students, last class I have already introduced you with higher order partial derivatives. Okay. As per the request of some students, I would like to do some more problems on this to boost your confidence. So let me start. Partial derivatives. Then when will we find the partial derivative of a function? If that function depends upon more than one independent variable. Okay. Here z is a function which depends upon both x and y. Here x and y are two independent variable and z depends upon x and y. Okay. So we can find the derivative of z with respect to x and also with respect to y. But in case when we find the derivative of z with respect to x, we have to take y as constant. We should take. Why? Because the derivative with respect to x means the variable x is here changing. That's why z also change as z depends upon x. So this derivatives gives you the rate of change of z with respect to x. But when the variable x is changing, there will no change in y because x and y are independent of each other. That's why we take in this case y as constant. Okay. And this is also denoted as zx. As z is here represented as f of xy, this can also be represented as fx. That is the partial derivative of f with respect to x. This is the first order partial derivative. Okay. So del z by del y, in case of del z by del y, we should take x as constant. Why? Because while with respect to derivative with respect to y means here the y variable is changing and x is independent of y. Okay. So there will be no change in the variable x. So x should be treated as constant. Okay. And this is also denoted as zy and also can be represented as fy. These are the first order partial derivative of z with respect to x and with respect to y. Okay. So let me make you understood the higher order partial derivative by taking a simple example. That is, suppose z is equal to e to the power 2x plus 3y. Okay. Here z depends upon both x and y. So we can differentiate z with respect to x. Okay. That is your zx. So let's find this. Just replace z by e to the power 2x plus 3y. And this e to the power 2x plus 3y can be written as e to the power 2x into e to the power 3y as per the property of the exponential function. Okay. Then with respect to x, differentiation with respect to x means y is constant. Okay. That implies 3y is constant. That implies e to the power 3y is also constant. So we can take this e to the power 3y out of the differentiation. So we have to differentiate only e to the power 2x with respect to x. Okay. Then what is that? The derivative of e to the power 2x, that is nothing but 2 into e to the power 2x. The derivative of e to the power 2x with respect to x. The derivative of e to the power x is your e to the power x. Then derivative of e to the power 2x is your e to the power 2x. Just multiply the coefficient of x here. That is 2 e to the power 2x. Okay. So at last you have zx. That is your del z by del x is equal to 2 e to the power 2x into e to the power 3y. Here 2 e to the power 2x into e to the power 3y. Okay. Then your zy, that is your zy means del z by del y. Then your partial derivative with respect to y. So your function is e to the power 2x plus 3y. Again, write this as e to the power 2x into e to the power 3y. With derivative with respect to y means x is constant, so this term is constant with respect to y. So this can be taken out of the differentiation. So we have only the derivative, find the derivative of e to the power 3y. Okay, that is your derivative of e to the power 3y with respect to y. Partial and ordinary derivative have the same formula. Okay, so e to the power, derivative of e to the power y is e to the power y. So e to the power 3y is e to the power 3y. Just multiply the coefficient of y here. Okay, so we have 3 e to the power 3y. So finally we have the del z by del y is this. Okay, so here you can notice that the del z by del x is 2 e to the power 2x into e to the power 3y. This is also a function of x and y. So we can differentiate this again with respect to x and also with respect to y. So let us differentiate zx. If we differentiate zx with respect to x, you will find that is zxx. That is nothing but your del by del x is here. Then zx can be replaced at del z by del x, which is your del square z by del x square. This is the second order derivative of z with respect to x. So how will we find this? Just differentiating the del z by del x, we can find zxx. So del z by del x, in place of del z by del x, just write here e to the power 2x into e to the power 3y. Here you can notice that the differentiation with respect to x, so we have to take 2 and e to the power 3y as constant with respect to x. So e to the power 2 into e to the power 3y can be taken out of the differentiation. So we have to only differentiate e to the power 2x, that is e to the power 2x, and just multiply the coefficient of x. Okay, derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x. Just multiply the coefficient of x with e to the power 2x. Okay, that is, just remind the derivative of e to the power ax with respect to x is a e to the power ax. Sorry, e to the power ax with respect to x is a e to the power ax. So we have here 4 e to the power 2x plus 3y is your zxx. Then what is your zxy? That means we have to first differentiate z with respect to y. Then this should be differentiated with respect to x. We have to differentiate z in this order. First with respect to y, then differentiate the resulting one with respect to x. Okay. So let us find this. So what is your del z by del y? We have already found 3 e to the power 2x plus 3y. 3 e to the power 2x plus 3y. So del by del x 3 e to the power 2x into e to the power 3y. This can be written as this. So with respect to x, derivative with respect to x means we should take 3 and e to the power 3y as constant. So just take it out of the differentiation. So we have only to differentiate e to the power 2x, that is your 2 e to the power 2x. So finally we have 6 e to the power 3y plus 2x, or e to the power 2x plus 3y. Okay, then derivative of z with respect to y 2 times, that is your zyy. So we have to first find the derivative of z with respect to y, then again differentiate this with respect to y. Then what is your del z by del y? The del z by del y is nothing but your e to the power 2x into e to the power 3 into e to the power 2x into e to the power 3y. Here with respect to y means we should take 3 and e to the power 2x as constant. So we can take this term out of the derivative. So we have to find out only the derivative of e to the power 3y here. Finally e to the power 2x. Then what is the derivative of e to the power 3y? That is your 3 e to the power 3y. So finally you have 9 e to the power 2x plus 3y as the derivative with respect to y, derivative of z with respect to y 2 times, that is your, this can be also written as del square z by del y square. Okay, then what will be the zyx? That means we have to first differentiate z with respect to x, then again differentiate the resulting one with respect to y. That is, we have to first find del z by del x, then again differentiate this del z by del x with respect to y. So del by del y, what is del z by del x? Del z by del x is your 2 e to the power 2x, 2 e to the power 2x into e to the power 3y. Okay, so with respect to y means your 2 and e to the power 2x term is constant with respect to y. So just take them out of the derivative. We have only to differentiate e to the power 3y, and derivative of e to the power 3y is e to the power 3y into 3. Okay, so finally we have 6 e to the power 2x plus 3y. Okay, here you can notice that zyx means we have to first differentiate with respect to x, then again differentiate this del z by del x with respect to y. Okay, xy means we have to first differentiate with respect to y, then differentiate this del z by del y with respect to x. Okay, similarly if you are given zx yx, so how can you find this? First differentiate z with respect to x, then differentiate this del z by del x with respect to y. Okay, then differentiate this resulting one with respect to x. Okay, that means you have to differentiate z in this order, first with respect to x, then differentiate the resulting one with respect to y, then differentiating the resulting one with respect to x. Okay, this is the third order partial derivative of z with respect to x and y, sorry, del q. Okay, which is not in your syllabus. Up to second order you have in your syllabus. Okay, here another thing I will